All right, ladies and gentlemen. Today, this afternoon, we have Point Gap Gaming versus Syndicate. This is going to be a official BPL Season 3 match. Just getting a couple of the map information updated here. There we go. That's what I was looking for. There we are. I will just be waiting on a start time from the teams here as they load in. Looks like PG going to be loaded in early. Syndicate just getting in. Going to get this shared out a little bit here real quick. There we go, there we go. Alrighty. Battlefield. So I'm just getting the map info here, guys. Looks like today we are going to be playing Prize de Tour, Saracen, and we will be playing both sides of each map. We will be keeping track of those tickets. As you know, BPL, they do calculate overall tickets going to be taking the win. Round score does not necessarily guarantee you the win. It's going to be overall points that you are looking for. Just getting this shared out a little bit so we can get some viewers. I am doing a little bit of guest hosting since Kamko was unable to make it this afternoon. He usually does a pretty fantastic job shoutcasting the BPL matches. He is much appreciated, and I do appreciate the opportunity for getting to shoutcast a couple matches here and there as well. I do apologize. I don't have all of the fancy intros and outros and intermissions that Comica and the great shoutcasters over at the Hardcore League have just yet, but it is something I am working on. So we'll definitely have some more graphics and stuff to show you guys during these live streams coming up here shortly. And this is going to be a smaller format as far as BPL is concerned. This is a 12v12 conquest map. They are going to be playing a couple of fairly close quarter maps here, so I don't think it'll change the pace too greatly. I think we'll see a lot of map movement, a lot of map rotation, even with only these 12 players. Oh, looks like we got one extra loaded in. Seems like they are just figuring out who is going to be playing. And they are moving in the wrong direction. Oh. Maybe not. I'm wondering here if Sin and PG made an agreement to increase from 12s. It was originally going to be 16v16, I believe, and then they dropped down to 12s. But it appears that they've gotten a few more players themselves. I don't know if that's making substitutions or if they're going to be increasing the amount of players they're having in the game here. We are just waiting on a little bit of an update from the team leaders here. Team leader representatives. Elusive Man acting as team captain for Point Gap here today. Myself and Lions being the two leaders, but I will be shoutcasting to you all today as Comica could not make it. And my team going to be giving it their best effort without my assistance today. We do now have 14 on each side. Curious if we're going to get a start time now from these guys. Seven-minute mark. Okay, we're on the 3-minute countdown here. Gonna get this shared around a couple more times for those that are interested. All right, we are going to be coming in on the 1 minute countdown for the game start here. For those of you just tuning in, we are playing Praise It to Horror and Sartson today. The teams did increase from 12 to 14 players on each side. Syndicate does have an additional, and we will be getting started at 7 minutes here. Sin with a couple of false starts, gonna cost him a ticket or so. David, we are not actively recruiting. If you're referring to Point Gap, we like our community is always growing. We have a bunch of guys that just sort of hang out, and it's a cool group of dudes that happen to like playing video games. Our competitive platoon, our roster is full. It does have a roster cap, so you know, our most eager and most active players definitely get first dibs there. But it really just comes down to chemistry. We're just a bunch of guys that like playing video games together, and we like to think that we're you know, pretty good at them. So as far as actively recruiting, we don't really seek out per se, but there are a couple individuals we like to reach out to when we think that we would enjoy playing with them. So if you want to get in games, just reach out to some of our guys. Come hang out. That's the easiest way to get in with a lot of these top platoons, is just you know, reach out, make a friend, get into some good lobbies, try and impress. Playing those support roles, medic support, you know, getting those best efforts put in when you're playing with those squads is always a good way to win some favor, you know. The community is fun, David. Yeah, the Xbox One C community is really awesome. Shout out Xbox One C fam, what up? They're really big on Facebook. If you're not a part of that, definitely look them up. XB1C. They're always posting some cool vids, having some cool community events. Friday Night Battlefield is also hosted by them in the gamers community. But yeah, the competitive community is intense. There's a couple really solid rosters for the Battlefield Premier League, which you are watching here tonight. And we got the game started. I got all distracted. Really strong breakout there. We got Archiekins going really strong on the breakout. PG pushing all the way through onto Echo, their home spawn. Syndicate's home spawn. Syndicate breaking out and taking Delta. Hoping that we will see... Yeah, we are going to see a whole squad from Sin pushing into Alpha. Countering PG's push into their home spawn, but I think it really is going to come down to map rotation here. PG's basically their entire team on Syndicate's home flag of Echo. We're going to see a big push onto Delta here. Two Fly, about the sole PG player on Delta. Does take down one, puts a couple shots down towards the tank, but he is going to go down. No real way to combat that heavy tank there. We are going to see PG pushing a lot of players onto Delta with this heavy tank, but we'll see if they can take that tank down or not. Elusive gets the revive, gets a nice kill off on Crazy Hedge, pushing around the backside of this heavy tank. They are going to start taking control of Delta here. And they do take that heavy tank down and clear the squad. Syndicate definitely more evenly spaced out than PG here. PG using the tank Zapatista Miggy capturing that home alpha flag. But PG deathballing a little too hard right now. Sin taking a majority flag cap here. Professor Down's getting a nice little kill. Point gap spreading a little more evenly. Getting Alpha Delta regaining Charlie, but they are going to lose Bravo in the process. Let's see Wet Old Dog here, see if he can try and slow them down off of Bravo, and he does. Puts down a nice little clip there. Picks up another one. He knows he's got more beneath him. We'll see where he decides to go with it. He is going to jump down and challenge, and gets the kill. And you are going to see him and his squad mate Joan here pushing up into Bravo. And Joan with the spin and the automatico melts him before he gets the kill. That was nice. We are going to see Sin with a couple spawns in back Bravo. And Wet Old Dog and Joe are going to push through the spawn onto him. Try and hold him from contesting the flag. Couple quick clips taking down the one, but they know they've got more back in the spawn. Joe gets another kill, but I don't think he knows that they've got another hiding back there. They're going to go for the flag cap. Sin may be able to get that squad spawn off on that last player. We are going to see PG get a full cap to flip that back a little bit, but Syndicate getting a back capture on Alpha, and we're going to see a little throwdown on Echo here. Casualty pushing into Echo. We do see PG running pretty medic envy, which is pretty typical. PG retaking Echo, but losing a couple of the back caps in the process. We're going to check out Drunken Clam, trying to slow them down on Bravo, but gets taken out. Casualty following up behind him. Takes out one down the street. He knows he's got a whole bunch ahead of him on Bravo. Picks up one more. Going to try and resupply himself here, I'm sure. Trying to hold down this main street. And he does survive that engagement somehow. And pulls off the kill. Great play by Casualty. On a little bit of a roll here, they are going to push up into Bravo. Clam retaking the second floor of the house here. That Fedorov optical. Gets one. Gets two. And they will start recapturing Bravo here. Whole bunch of them spawning on back of Bravo. Gonna get a quick reload in here, but they are gonna get challenged on the flag. He is gonna have some good shots at their back if he notices. He does. Gets one from behind. He does notice the spawn, but decides to run. Taking a little bit of damage from that gas grenade. Syndicate using the gas grenades. I believe those are prohibited in the match this evening. I will have to double check that in the rules, but I believe that those are one of the few prohibited items. And we are going to see Sin wrap around, and looks like they are going to probably take an uncontested Delta here. Basically, PG deathballing most of their team out onto an empty Echo. I would like to see a little bit of an engagement in the middle of the map. Sin taking down Crispy Bacon here on Charlie. Charlie now uncontested for Sin. Basically have 3/4 of PG's team deathballed onto Echo. They are going to capture Sin's home flag, but Sin may be in a good spot to really spread the map here. Crispy does see that he's over the top of a good number of Sin players, but he's got quite a few pushing him. Gets 2 with that limpet. Killer. And he is going to survive that impact nade landed basically on top of him. As he starts to recap Charlie. Good play by Crispy Bacon. You do have Sin getting a little grouped up on Bravo here, trying to get capture it quickly, but they may have gotten themselves into some trouble. King Nova getting the kill, but not accomplishing much. Joe getting a quick 2-piece with the Automatico. He knows he's got more around. That Automatico treating him well. We've seen him with 3 so far. And he will push an uncontested Bravo. PG with the majority flag cap here. They do have 4, but are losing 2 as they retake Bravo. Let's see what else we got going on. Wet Old Dog trying to slow him down on Alpha. Gets a couple quick shots, decides to relocate, gets another hit marker. He saw the one directly in front of him, whether or not that limpet will help. He does get the kill on that one. Contests Alpha, trying to look for a kill so he can even up that flag. Taking some shots from behind. Got a couple teammates behind him. He gets 1 kill, and his teammates pick up the other, so they will prevent Sin from capturing Alpha. Let's see Backfire try and challenge on Charlie here. He gets 1, gets 2, clears Charlie by himself. Well played. Sin coming back around for their hoe flag. Bobrick here gets a quick one from behind. He's going to try and come back around from behind him. Gets 1 through the window. He's on 2 now. But Joe getting a quick pickup with the Automatico. And another right behind. But he does go down. Mongo gets a nice melee. Carbine trying to hold the lanes down in the middle. Does not realize they're coming behind him to Charlie. PG, notorious for the death ball, is pushing around with, again, more than half their team on the single objective. Sin, if they were to spread this right, could be in a good position to retake a couple objectives here, but we'll see if they notice. PG going to push from Bravo down onto the Echo objective. Sin making it across the map, retaking Charlie. They are going to be contested here. Let's check it out. Joe with another quick automatico. Will prevent Sin from taking Charlie. PG will cap it up, but let's check out the, let's see if we can get in the tank here. Will it let us? There it is. King Kuzi trying to take down the house on Echo here. Trying to get those PG players out of the house. He gets one. He knows he's got more coming up behind him. Picks up another hit marker. He is taking a lot of damage. He is going to try and retreat for a little bit of a repair here, I believe. Picks one more up out of the house. Gets another hit marker. Or was that two? Picks up a third. PG with the full cap here. We're trying to see if Kuzi can try and fight it back on Echo here a little bit, but it's a little too late. That is going to be 500 to 198 PG over Syndicate for that first round. As a reminder to those that are not familiar, BPL, the rules that are played are that we play both sides of every map. So on the Conquest game type, they do play essentially both sides of each, playing 2 rounds, so that there's no, side preference, and the overall points winner is who takes the map. So winning one round does not necessarily guarantee you the win. You are shooting for overall points, not just the round wins. With a start like that, though, Sin is going to have their hands full. Archiekin's dropping a perfect 13-0. Joe running around with that Automatico. We saw a whole bunch of those kills, 21-2. Wet Old Dog 20-3. Professor Downs and Elusive with only a death apiece. King Kuzi doing well in the tank, though, doing as much as he could, 19-7. Alrighty, it looks like we will have each team playing 14, and we'll be waiting on a start time here. Inari saying GG. GG both teams there. And see, a lot of death balling for both teams there. I think that PG could have spread a little thinner and gotten that that push a little faster. And I think that Syndicate really could have capitalized on a couple of those back flags a lot stronger than they did. So as soon as they saw those back caps, I would have had, everyone that died spawning on those flags. But we did see quite a few of them trying to engage PG's front line there, which if you're trying to fight infantry against PG, you know that you're going to have a tough time. I'd really like to see Syndicate here focus on their squad spawns, focus on their map movement, and really try and capitalize when they get those players behind PG's death ball there. If PG is going to death ball, you would hope that Syndicate could try and wrap around and take advantage of those flanks a little bit better than they had that last round. We will be seeing a start relatively quickly, 3 minutes, so we are on a 1 minute countdown here. Should be starting really, really shortly. False start. We are going to have Syndicate redeploying that guy there. Smooth, real smooth. PG loading in another player, whether or not they're making a substitution or if Syndicate's going to be getting another player in, I do not yet know. And we're off. I'm curious to see what kind of breakout Syndicate goes for here. We know that PG is going to come out swinging, pushing for those front flags really quickly. There's Syndicate with the car getting out here. I do like that move. Crazy Hedge going to be the first out on Delta, but PG's sending a whole bunch of players out in front of him. He gets a lot of spots there. And gets taken out by Crip through the back of the train car there. Let's see what we got going on down here. King Kuzi in a little bit of a predicament. He's getting the shots on the heavy tank with the AT rocket there. Trying to neutralize what he can of it. He looks like he's got a little bit of help behind him. They're definitely doing enough work to keep him out of the fight for now. Oh, it is the assault tank behind him. They're going to get the assault tank up onto the Delta flag. He is retreating quickly as he takes a lot of damage. And Syndicate is going to take out PG's tank on Delta there. Oh, I apologize. I had that backwards. That was PG taking out Syndicate's assault tank. Auto Carbine solo contesting Alpha. I don't think he realizes how many he has ahead of him. Or he may with... getting a couple quick shots. Trying to give that farmer stop a little action. And Crip with that kill feed. Just showing them that you don't need a whole lot of players to clear a flag there. Quickly. Auto Carbine trying to show him what's up on Alpha there. They are going to capture Alpha. PG flipping the map back around on him. Sin trying to capture Echo. Gonna have a whole bunch coming through the middle here. I don't think that they're going to realize. Oh, here we go. Drunken Clam, one of the first on the front line there, pushing back down towards Echo. Take a little cover from the grenade. Gonna put some shots down range and take cover again. Looked like Sin did have a couple hiding up in that Echo house there. Looks like we have PG having Alpha retaking Bravo, Charlie, and Delta. Sin will be holding Echo as their lone flag there. Drunken Clam getting jumped from the Charlie side. Casualty solo contesting Echo. He knows he's got more in the house next to him. Think he may be waiting on a squad spawn there. He is. Drunken Clam gets the squad spawn. Casualty gets one kill. Gets another. Gets the third, and they will start taking Echo there. So far, it's been overwhelmingly PG just bulldozing their way through the map for the most part. We do have Sin trying to challenge on Echo, PG's home flag. But Casualty up on the roof there catches them before they can make that push. Mongo in the house on the flag. He does have an opportunity to clear them off here, but Sin's tank coming in and stopping him before he could. Mongo getting a couple quick, a quick AT rocket onto the house. I think he missed the shot though. The house did not go down. Sin dedicating a lot of players onto Echo right now. Wood old dog holding down the fort gets the kill. So we've got Auto Carbine ratting around to Alpha again. He is going to what appears to be solo cap Alpha. PG spreading a lot cleaner this round than we had seen before. Joe and Crip spinning on that guy. Screwy returning the favor after they got his squad mate there. Does get the revive. Joe and Archie and Professor Downs pick up the last kills to clear Charlie. Bobrick here coming around behind them on Charlie. But somebody did notice him, and Nari picks up the kill before they're able to before he's able to flank their squad mates here. Joe now contesting Bravo. He knows he's got it one up, and he does get the kill. Trying to make his way and run away before he gets picked up by the rest of the squad on Bravo. Just trying to stay alive for the moment. I'd like to see some dynamite or grenade action here from Joe. Him favoring the Automatico. Takes out a couple instead. A couple cheeky teabags. PG's death ball focusing on Bravo at the moment. Sin does have a squad on Delta retaking there. But for the most part, it looks like they will be spread pretty thinly. I'd like to see Sin spread. Okay, here we go. We see them going over onto Echo. Got a squad, looks like they're headed to Charlie. They're going to hit a brick wall of PG cutting across from Bravo here. Green line with the good shots, but Archie with a quick little maneuver. Bobrick gets pinched. Look at how many PG players are behind Mac Daddy right now. Mac Daddy gets the revive. Fabric makes it out. And both picked up by Baptiste and Miggy. That Frommer stop auto. Practically an automatico. Green line trying to pick up one. Does pick him up. He's got a squad there that he can move between Charlie or Echo. But they're really just getting caught between flags. Baptiste and Miggy knows he's got one on Charlie here ahead of him. And one down the hallway. He gets the one down the hallway. Let's see him contest this flag here. That Frommer stop auto, treating him well, just doing these guys dirty. They do have one more ahead of them. Somebody picks up the kill, Charlie uncontested. Crispy Bacon trying to push the contention at Bravo. Picks up one as he's getting the crossbow. They've got one more, couple more players hiding at the back of Bravo. They will get spotted. And melted. PG quickly taking Bravo. Sin pushing onto Charlie. Countered by Two Fly. Let's see Two Fly trying to pick up a couple more here. Mac Daddy does return the favor. Sin pushing onto Charlie here. Miggy still with that Frommer stop auto. PG pushes back onto Charlie. Let's see Archie. Pretty much the solo PG player down on Delta. He's got help, but he is behind practically the entire Sin squad here. Looks like he is going to retreat for a little bit of a safer positioning there. Gets a spot. Gets two spots. Knows he's got a guy flanking him. He is going to get the melee on one. Gets the pistol on another. Clears the squad. PG takes Delta. And with Sin pushing up onto Alpha, PG going to take a 4 cap and try and push into Alpha for a 5 cap. Sin is capturing Alpha, but PG trying to stay alive and contest it. Elusive with a nice little move there. Gonna get a revive on the PG players. And they are gonna clear the Alpha objective uncontested. Bravo. Now Syndicate's only capture point. And I believe we are gonna see them having a whole bunch, another part of that PG death ball pushing into Bravo now. Backfired, jumping all around the map. Getting one. And here we are going to have a quick second round to this game. PG pretty much just running through the map at will. Sin really not countering as well as they could. You've got Sin's tanks trying to do as much as they can to keep him in this game. But PG's death ball really just overwhelming anything and everything. they can do. And that is going to be a even greater favor to PG in that round than the first. Score from flags, score from kills. PG taking 130 more kills than Sin in that game. Shoutouts Archkins, he did die that round, 16-1. Auto Carbine taking that perfect game, 8-0. Weddle Dog and Joe once again both dropping 20 bombs. And we did not see a single person on the Sin team breaking into double digits, but we did have a couple other players obviously doing their best to try and do what they could to stay alive. Oh, we did have Downs have a perfect game as well. Apologies, I did miss that. So that will be the first map going to Point Gap. Going into the second round here, we're going to have Saritson. I think the squad spawns with the horses on this one could be a make or break on that Bravo objective. Looks like we did either have one person time out or going to be substituted out, so we will allow them a moment. What do you guys think with this map only having 3 objectives? Do you think that that is more or less favorable to Syndicate here than the 5 flag? I think they'll have less. I think they'll have less flags to focus on, so it may be, you know, easier for them to coordinate where they're moving. But if PG locks them into a squad spawn or like into a spawn trap, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. I would like to see a really strong early breakout from Sin. In my opinion, they should send every player to Bravo. Send their entire team to Bravo. Forget Alpha. The first guy that dies can go back to Alpha. Spawn your entire team Bravo. Try and contest that Bravo flag. And then you can have a chance to hold that 2 flag for, you know, as long as possible. That would be my recommendation for Sin, is send every single player Bravo. Get a squad spawn on the cavalry and start it strong early. Because if Point Gap gets that Bravo early and starts pushing pressure on their home spawn, I think we could see a spawn trap really early. Keys to watch. Michael says it's going to be less favorable. I think that it depends on how Sin plays this, you know? If they come out strong and really focus on that single objective, they could play it well. But we know that PG's infantry game is really strong, so I think that they really have to just go with bodies, push Bravo really heavy off the start, and try and gain, you know, an early ticket lead with Bravo and Alpha. Yeah, Michael, I think they're in a uphill battle on this one, literally and figuratively. Oh, I apologize. I had that backwards. Charlie Bravo. Um, I do think they literally have a an uphill battle on that one. Obviously, PG's infantry will be hard to clear off Bravo, but you never know. They could make a misstep. Syndicate could catch them out of position, get a capture on Bravo, and try and hold that two flag lead just for as long as they can. If Sin can hold that top of Bravo, that is a hard one to get out of or to retake, you know. Sin choosing to spawn in the entire team on Charlie, that's kind of the polar opposite of what I was hoping for. I was hoping that they would, they are going to push into Bravo, but here we see only two Sin players getting on that cavalry spawn. The cavalry going to go down quickly. Let's get in on this action. Going to get melted quickly by crispy bacon. PG taking a lot of players into Bravo there. Excuse me. Whittle Dog getting a great spin on that Sin player. We are going to see PG quickly capture Bravo. Couple of Sin players back behind PG as PG pushes through towards Charlie. They're really going to have to try and stay alive here. But they are going to get surrounded. Taking out one or two before they go down themselves. Sin really needs to break out here. I do like this move. They made it around onto Alpha. They have a good opportunity here for some of these flanks. If they could retake Bravo here from behind, that would be a great move. See, I don't necessarily like this move. They're gonna gain the control of the top of the balcony here, but they do need to capture that flag as quickly as possible. They know that point gap's gonna be coming from behind. Then there you are. You're gonna lose one player to a death. One player's off the flag. They need bodies on that Bravo flag to get that capture quickly. Point gap gonna capture Charlie. Syndicate's home flag, but Syndicate gonna flip the map on him, take Alpha and Bravo. We're gonna see a whole bunch of guys pushing into Bravo here. Bobrick, we're gonna stay with him. He did get that patio. Gonna take down one. He knows he got another one right below him. Takes down two. Gets the pistol whip on the third. That was a great play. With the fourth, on a nice little kill streak up top here. 5. Bobrick on a 5 kill streak, but does get taken out by the grenade from Minari. He does get revived, but we'll give him another chance. Does get meleeed. Thought we would give him another chance to keep on that kill streak there. PG trying to capture up their home flag of Alpha, but 2 fly on the horse, trying to clear that squad spawn, and they do. Kuzi trying to challenge on Alpha. They did get a spawn off in time. Not contesting the flag just yet, but trying to get a kill or two before he pushes onto it. He knows he's got one right behind him. He had what looked like a PG player riding around on the back of the land ship there. It was not Miggy. There's another player on top. Let's see, we got Carbine behind a few of these players. And he's gonna get taken down by a dirty snillip. Two fly with the tank coming around behind the land ship here. Gonna get a couple quick anti-tank grenades off. Gonna do a fair bit of damage. Probably just waiting on those nades to spawn again so we can keep throwing them at the back of the tank. Staying just within range. He is gonna get a couple more nades off. Hits one. And does get the kill on the tank, getting a nice little three-piece there. We are going to see PG with the full cap. It will not let me spawn on that one guy. PG going to clear the map. Sin with a horse and the opportunity to make it out of the spawn. We'll see if he can get a squad spawn so that they can get out of this spawn trap here. He is going to flank all the way around to Alpha. Try and see if they can get a squad spawn here and flip the map on PG again like they did before. He does get off the horse, but no one's spawning on him yet. Did he get another spawn there? It looks like he did. Yes, he did. So he did get on the back on the horse. We'll see if he goes to ride back around on Bravo. In my opinion, he should be hopping onto Bravo and getting another squad spawn there. Miggy trying to get a quick shot on him from the land ship. Nirvana taking some shots. Just trying to make it out of there alive. And already trying to chase him down. Sin gonna retreat. Couple quick grenades, taking some damage. Down to 78 health. Running out of there, 60 health. The nice part with that cavalry, he does have that health. Two fly with a whole bunch of players out in front of him. But he is going to choose to chase the cavalry instead. Nope, he does turn back around. He is going back down towards Alpha. He does notice he's got a couple in front of him. Misses the lance there. I would love to see a cavalry lance kill here. And we get a horse kill, not a lance kill, but a horse kill. But I'll take it. We do have PG running through a good number of these Sin guys over on the far side of Bravo here. Sin with a full squad in on Bravo. Gonna be retaking, but PG gonna revive all those players they just killed. A nice little chain heal. Sin with Alpha capturing Bravo. PG gonna try and slow him down on Bravo. Gets one kill. Gonna challenge the other. Throwing down a quick med pack for himself. He's got 3 above him, but I don't think he knows it just yet. Crispy sees him though. Wet old dog with the flank. Crispy getting taken down by Bobrick up on top. Wet old dog with the flank does clear out the top of Bravo. And Ari with the clutch revives. PG gonna take Bravo. Let's check out a little land ship action. Joe with the good moves. I think that's the Self-Slater Marksman he's rocking. Getting some quick shots and a good couple revives. PG retaking their home flag of Alpha. Those chain heals from PG really doing a good job of those. Really keeping the deaths down for them. We see Joe going 17-1, Wet Old Dog's 19-2. Still got Inari over there, not yet taking a death. Not sure, but I would suspect that the medics are a contributing factor to that. Joe taking a couple shots his direction. I don't think he knew where those came from, but we shall see. He did. And he does, he doesn't get the kill himself, but they do pick it up. Joe has about 6 people right above him. Going for the squad revives. Joe playing extremely well so far today. He was actually up in the top 2 spots for most kills there that last couple rounds. But he does go down from Sweaty Feline into Hellregal. Inari with the revives. They are going to catch Sin off the flag, and Bobrick with the Shusha low weight, only taking 3 bullets to take him down. Takes him down quick. Joe may get the chain heal on him just yet. We're going to find out. PG looking to take the 3 cap again. But Sin does have some players out on their home flag capturing Alpha. Let's check out All Out War and see if he can stop them from recapturing their home flag. Takes down 1 quickly. He knows that's going to have gave away his position, so he's going to rotate to the other side. Doesn't look like he's going to try and contest it. He knows it's moving quickly, so he may just try and stay alive. He can hear one right on the other side of him. And that is going to be the 3rd round for us. So that's going to be 1,500 to 160. PG once again scoring more than 100 more kills than Sin. Joe 18-1, Wet Old Dog 23-2, Crispy Bacon breaking into the 20s 22-4, and Professor Down 17-2. Over on the other side, Mongo trying his best 10-11, Bobrick definitely stepping up big 17-8, and Crazy Edge trying to do what he could 10-12. Obviously a struggle. Dirty pulling it even there 6-6, but that's just a really hard hole to dig yourself out of in a game like that. When you think that 100 of those tickets of that ticket difference is coming from kills alone, that's a hard one to fight back out of, you know. All right, we will be waiting on a spawn time for this last round on Saracen. Sin did a pretty decent job flanking around to PG's home flag on that last round. I really think it just came down to infantry on that one. I mean, it's really hard to be outslayed by more than 100 kills and win a game, you know. In my opinion on this one, uh, Sin could do a much better job with their squad spawns. They do not need to spawn nearly as many people as they did off the spawn or off the break as they did before. Wait for that cavalry to get that squad spawn on Bravo. Try to hold your ground and get that Bravo flag, and then just hold down the fort. PG will obviously be coming out super heavy on that Bravo flag. I think that Sin's only real chance is going to be to get in there early before PG can, you know, lock down that ballroom there. All right, I believe we're going to have a 3-minute start time here again, so we're going to be on about a 1-minute countdown here. Uno momento. And we're off. Excuse me. Gonna see Sin send cavalry out to Charlie here. However, they did miss the squad spawn opportunity. PG with the squad spawn on the cavalry. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. PG with the quick push. Nice little trade there. Crispy Bacon with the flank. PG taking momentary control, but definitely still a bunch of Sin or players around to contest it if they push through that build. Looks like PG will maintain control of the middle of the map there. Professor Downs looking to push out towards Sin's Alpha home flag. And he does get a nice little head. I think it was Greeny. Got a nice little headshot on him. Mac Daddy getting some nice shots before Joe takes him out. We do have Sin pushing all the way through to PG's home flag. Dirty doing a good job keeping their landship alive. They are pushing through onto PG's home flag here with the landship. I like that move. We do see one of the Sin players get torn to shreds there. Two Fly with the horse. Getting a couple splatters there. Archie. Oh, Archie's not in the tank. He is on top of the tank. Classic Archie. Doing a little trolling of his own. Alright, we are going to see a little standoff as PG and Sin collide on Alpha here. Professor Down picks up one, going down from Sweaty Feline. Sin again trying to break out of their spawn towards Bravo.
Granata.
Nasty Nate and Brandon pushing through, trying to attempt to push Bravo. Wet Old Dog over on the left with the bar, trying to make sure that that doesn't happen. Sin did make it inside onto Bravo. If they can get a squad spawn on this flag, that would definitely be a pretty good look for them. And Green Line Diggy with the great flank on the land ship had a limpet opportunity and gets splattered by the land ship. That was an epic fail. Not much else to say about that one. Mac Daddy with the great spawn up on top of Bravo here. He and Brandon have the spawn, but they need people there so they can take the flag. They can sit up on that ledge all they want, but if they don't have the flag, it doesn't do them a whole lot of good. He lost Brandon off the other side there. PG getting the chain heals. He takes down another one, but he needs that squad spawn. He gets the second kill. Perfect. Needs the squad spawn. Brandon needs to get on him. He needs other people. There you go. Get more people spawning on him now. There it is. Squad spawn. Thank you. Thank you, Sin. Sin does have PG's back flag on Charlie, but I would really like to see them make a push for Bravo here. Greenline and Bobrick both need to spawn on Bravo right now and make a push for this flag. Having two players on an uncontested Bravo would be so clutch right now. They're so close. Both of them spawn on them. Need to have them push onto the flag now. There we go. Let's see who PG sends back to contest it. Looks like Auto Carbine will be the first there. He spots one but doesn't notice the one behind him. He's gonna go with the trusty Frommer. Takes a couple shoe shots, shells to the face. Wet Old Dog trying to slow him down. Does get Bobrick off the top. Takes a couple shots from behind. And with the slide kill. That was nice. I like that. He is going to contest Bravo here. But with the squad spawn, Sin will take the flag. Wet Old Dog saw Bobrick there. And he is going to challenge. Gets the kill. PG pushing back through. Gonna reclaim Bravo. Sweaty Feline basically one of the only other players, Sin players out on that side. Mac Daddy gets the spawn before they take Bravo, but he's gonna get picked off by Archkins in that 1917 low weight. Bobrick trying to maintain the squad spawn over there, but he's under a lot of fire, a lot of suppression. I don't think he sees. No, he did not see Crispy coming up on him there. And here we're gonna see Sin in a little bit of a spawn trap, trying to recapture their home flag here. King Nova Star trying to stay alive behind this downed land ship. Two Fly pushing through. He does take down Two Fly off the back of the cavalry. Misses on Casualty, and Casualty does make him pay for it. Professor Downs just laying down the law with the Madsen Storm here. PG looking to sort of bulldoze the spawn of Syndicate here. And we're going to see Professor Downs with a quick little sidearm swap there. PG with the good moves. We may see a 3-cap on Sarton here from PG in round 2. And we will. PG with the full cap will be locking Sin into their spawn. All Out War up on that front line, pushing out of bounds even. Backfired the closest with players up above him. He is going to throw a short limpet there. There he goes. He got it over the wall there. Not going to get any kills from it, but it was a good effort. I liked it. He does have quite a few up to the left. He picks up one. I don't think he realizes how many are right up above him if he would run up and get that into that next room. Just putting shots down range. PG closing it out strong. Locking Sin into a spawn trap to close the game 500 to 96. Almost once again beating them by 97 kills. More than almost quadrupling their kills. A little bit of a rough outing. As always, thanks to the competition for putting up a fight. Final score is going to be 4-0 PG over Syndicate. Respect to Syndicate for hanging in there and doing what they could. PG sort of putting the nail in the coffin on that one, showing them why they are in first place, why we are in first place. Shout out to Zapatista and Miggy, backfired, both of them dropping perfect games that last round. Joe with the highest 19 kills, and Professor Downs and Crip with 18 apiece, and Crispy with 18 and 1. But yeah, that will bring that game to a conclusion. PG maintaining their first place in BPL Season 3, and we will be shoutcasting all of our matches that we can, either casting or playing in BPL, BF Nations, and Hardcore League So be sure to check it out if you guys aren't liking, following, subscribing, all of that jazz already. Uh, Thank you to Comica for allowing me to jump in here and shoutcast the game. And thank you to Syndicate and to my guys PG for letting me spectate this match for the viewing pleasure of the fans that are out there this evening. Thank you.